Hello everyone, Railgan here again with another ZvT, and you might have asked yourself before, Railgan, you're going to edge Mutalisk every single ZvT, what happens if your opponent just tries to kill you with Hellbats? Well, I've got you covered, fam. We're going to have a look at it exactly right now in this very game. So I'm going to go a bit ahead. It's going to be another rather short video, but it's going to be my standard 2-hatch opener where I go pool, hatch, gas, then I drone up a bit. As always, if you're interested in the replay, you can download it in the description down below, and I'm pretty sure you can also find this build on the Spawning Tools website somewhere under the Railgan builds. So what I'm doing is I'm going for the lair. I'm going for a 3-minute 10 spine crawler, and with my next 50 gas after the lair I'm building a baning nest that I place here just so I can wall off a bit. My opponent is going for a 2-factory opener into mass Hellion because he realizes that well, I don't have a third base, so he knows I'm going for a 2-edge opener, most likely 2-edge Muta. He also knows how I play, and it's a GM Terran, even though you guys most likely will not recognize him. He's a pretty good player. If I do say may, well, I don't know. It's about as good as I am, so consider me good, you should consider him good as well, I guess. Anyways, this spine crawler is a thing that I always build against factory openers. I always have the overlord here so I can see if he puts a factory at the ramp. If he does, then the overlord, then I just build the spine crawler, and the spine crawler helps me defend against the attacks. What I'm doing besides that is I'm building a couple links, because I do need links in case he goes for a Hellion run by, because even though I have a spine crawler and a couple of queens here, the Hellions will still roast this entire mineral line before my units actually kill them. At least if he micros well. And I'm also making some banelings, like they're just for safety in case he attacks me. I also spread creep in my main so I can move quicker to my main base, trying to run around a bit. And he's going for a big Hellion attack. I have my natural saturated. I'm now going to saturate my main. I'm actually delaying my spire a bit this game because I know all these Hellions are coming. I have this nice little overlord and this overlord here that shows me that he went for the second factory. The reason why I sent this overlord in is just because there's not really anything that can kill the overlord to begin with. I think I sent it in around 4 minutes, and now he's attacking me with a lot of Hellions. And what I end up doing is I just try to zone him. So the spine crawler over time will kill the Hellions, and if he morphs them into Hellbats, then I have a really easy time at killing the Hellbats with the banelings. So I constantly have to move a bit more new banelings here. Sadly I end up losing the spine crawler a bit too early, but once he clumps up the Hellbats I can just try to fire at him with the banelings. And the queens do a decent amount of DPS from a distance, and as you can tell, I have a third hatchery on the way. I do not have a spire on the way right now. I mean, I could definitely afford it, but I just didn't get one. And well, he has nothing. Like, he barely saturated the natural. He has full main saturation, and he just cannot keep up. He also has a decent amount of over minerals by now because he went for the all-in and was like, fuck it, failed, so he just kind of gave up. But yeah, that's just how I open with my Mutalisk if I want to be safe. So we can go quickly over this again now that you see how it works. So at like 3 minutes 10 is when I built the spine crawler here. It's usually 3 minutes 10, and then I start the lair with my 100 gas after link speed. Then I get a baning nest. I spread some creep with my third queen. I take the additional gases around the time so it finishes. So I get 200 gas when my lair is finished. Kinda mistimed it this game, but mistakes happen. And then right now I already sent my overlord in here around 4 minutes. The overlord is in. It sees the second factory because I know he has a factory here and a factory here. See that he makes Hellions, so I know he's all-inning me, and all I have to do is blow up the Hellbats, win the game, and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, because that's all I have to do. See ya guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.